Well, a very warm welcome back to this live broadcast on this, the first night of the celebrations of the Vigil of Samhain, and to the midnight service now here before the Holy Fire. So we come together to remember our loved ones and our ancestors at this sacred midnight hour. The Revelations of Gwydion, God of Wales, by Selwyn Cadwaladr. The Funeral of the Oak. The storm raged all night, and I took sanctuary in my cottage. It must have been towards dawn when I heard the groaning of a mighty tree, battling the cause of Gwydion to fight with him in battle. Eventually, I heard the sudden crash. Its sound thundered through the gorge against the howling winds. The next morning I awoke and walked along the banks of the river. And there I saw a sad sight indeed, the mighty oak that yesterday I sat under, its verdant boughs of green sheltering me from the sheets of rain that descended down the gorge like white net curtains, now was slowly making its funeral procession down the river. As I gazed upon its journey, sorrow overcame my heart. And without warning, the mighty oak hit a rock and spun around, wedging itself across either side of the river. Its branches fun out onto the other side of the bank, where wild mountain goats instantly began to take an interest in. I wondered if I could cross the river by way of this oak that had now formed a bridge. I looked carefully at its position, and the dirty brown fast-flowing river was passing under the oak in such fury it was terrifying. Cautiously, I crawled along the oak. I felt I was trespassing over its sacred body, and I talked to the tree, apologizing, conveying my sympathy for the loss of its life. Upon reaching the top of the tree, now resting on the riverbank, surrounded by those goats, I clambered through its foliage to lower myself down to the ground, when suddenly a branch snapped and it took me with it towards the ground. And within seconds I was falling through time and space, through every age of man, and I was in the presence of brilliant lights. They looked like stars, but were in fact owls. Pure and white, a whole parliament sat watching me. Then I beheld Deirdre. She stood before me, continually pouring from one silver vessel into another water from a pool. Her robes were of gold and blue, and her beauty was breathtaking. She spoke to my heart that she was alchemy, and she blends, mixes, combines diverse elements to create things and new and more valuable. Then she vanished, and I found myself being stared at by a goat. I got to my feet and looked at the mighty oak that yesterday was in full vigour of life and vitality, its branches reaching to the realms of the gods, and now in the cold light of the morning its glory had passed and death had presented itself, and it rests in the waters of this river. I realized in that moment that this mighty oak's demise must not be in vain. It could become a bridge to connect us on this side of the river to the next village, a very insular settlement with little knowledge. It could be an opportunity for us to reach out and turn our warring villages onto roads of peace and friendship. Deirdre at the Parliament of Owls truly taught me her alchemist ways, for this mighty oak could now create things anew and create a very valuable part of our lives: peace and friendship.
Duh.